this time of year can still be so difficult. And what you're feeling is grief, and grief doesn't stick to a timeline or follow a set of rules. There's a description of grief that I've always found quite touching. Grief is really just love. It's all the love you want to give but can't. And grief isn't a weakness, it's simply the cost of loving someone. And the only way to avoid grief would be to have never loved at all. At this time of the year, when we hold so much love for those we've lost with no straightforward way to show it, it is natural for that to hurt. And that hurt is love, unspent, but still very much there. But you're not on your own, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone here is carrying their own grief just as you are. And all across the country, people are gathering for services just like this, moments to pause, reflect, and honour the love that's still present. And tonight, as we come together, we offer that love through this shared act of remembrance. And in doing so, we keep them woven into our lives and our Christmas, wherever we hold them close. So let us bring ourselves into the moment by joining together in singing the Christmas carol Away in a Manger. And you'll find the words to this in your order of service booklets. Please note there is no requirement for you to be upstanding. Equally, there is no requirement for you to sing either.
No good for running, the little boy just later is sweet. The stars in the sky look down where he is. For Jesus, asleep on the head.
Jesus, looked down from the sky and said, "Don't go to me." Jesus, stay to say.
That when it's children,
So
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. As we come together tonight, let's take a moment to think about that thing that we call love, because Christmas really is a time when love feels stronger, more present, and more visible all around us. It's not just about the love we share with family or close friends, but all the different ways that love shows up in our lives. Love is in everyday things, a hug from someone you care about, a laugh shared with a pal, a neighbour checking in for a blether, or even a stranger showing kindness when you least expect it. And of course, it's in the memories of those we've loved and lost. And even though they're not here with us, the love we shared with them hasn't gone anywhere. It stays with us, shaping who we are and reminding us of the bond that never ever fades. At Christmas, when the nights are long and the days are cold, love becomes the light that keeps us going. It's in the warmth of ripping those presents open on Christmas morning, stuffing your face with chocolate and booze, sitting down for a meal together, being able to spend time with family and friends that perhaps we don't see much of, or the comfort of traditions that bring back happy memories. Love is what makes those moments matter. It comes in all shapes and sizes, a word spoken, a hand held, a candle lit, a memory treasured, And even when grief feels heavy, love is still there. It never goes away, just waiting to break through. It's what tells us that those we miss are never truly gone because love keeps them close. So tonight, let's take the time to honour love in all its forms. Love that ties us to one another, love that helps us through the hardest days, and love that lasts across the years. At Christmas, love is the greatest gift we have. It's through love that we remember, celebrate, and find hope. And so, as we gather here together, let us give that love a voice. I now invite you to come forward one by one and hang your message on a tree. And each love heart carries the name, the memory, or the words of a loved one or loved ones that we hold dear. A presence we carry with us always. And by decorating this tree with your messages, we weave those we miss into the fabric of this ceremony, reminding ourselves that they are always part of our lives, always part of this season, and truly we will always love them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are just going to do this one by one, row by row, just to make it a little less hectic up here. So, in your own time, if I can ask yourself to start. What you said.
end it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your participation in that. So let's pause for a moment and think a bit more about what this time of year represents. Christmas is a season built on love, the love we give, receive, and carry for those who can't be here with us. In just a short moment, you'll be glad to know you're getting back up again. We'll have the chance to light a small candle. It's a simple act, but it means a great deal. That Christmas candles have always been a symbol of warmth, hope, and love. Though you can't beat a good Yankee candles for its smell. But when we light one, it's a way of saying that you are still part of this. And just as the glow of a candle can soften a dark room, the love we hold for those we miss continues to soften the harder edges of life. And each tiny flame here tonight represents that love, constant, bright, and very much alive. These candles let us bring our loved ones into this space, into this moment, and into this Christmas. The stars above, the snow outside, the lights in the tree, and the candle that you're about to light all remind us that love doesn't disappear. It changes shape, but it stays with us always. The people we miss are still part of our story. Their love still guides us. Their influence still lingers in quiet moments. Their light still shines, even when the world feels dark and lonely. And so, as we light our candles, we're not just remembering their absence, we're recognizing their ongoing place in our lives. A candle brings comfort, and its small, steady glow, we see something of them. The way it flickers, the way it dances, the way it seems to speak to us, we see the love that remains. And earlier I mentioned that grief is really just love. It's all the love you want to give but can't. Lighting this candle is your chance to give some of that love out into the world, to hold it up, to let it breathe a little. So as you light your candle tonight, think of the person or people that you love and obviously very much miss. And let this moment be a gentle nod to them, a reminder of their place in your heart and of the love that has never ever gone away. As you light your candle, reflect on this short poem. I light a candle for you. I light a candle in your name, its gentle glow a steady flame, to pierce the dark and warm the air, a beacon of love that we will share. Oh, tonight I light a candle for you. The seasons change, the years move on, but part of me feels that you're not gone. And when the silence feels too strong, I whisper words where you belong. Do you still hear me? Do you still see me? Do you still feel me? You filled my world with joy and light, with quiet strength and hearts so bright. Through every storm and skies of blue, I treasure all I shared with you. Well, tonight I light a candle for you. The flickering flame, so soft, so true, it holds the memories of me and you. It burns with love both deep and wide, a guiding star still by my side. Oh, tonight I light a candle for you. Each glowing spark reflects your face, a reminder time cannot erase. In this flame, your essence shines, forever held in heart and love. Tonight, I light a candle for you. This candle of lit burns as a symbol of remembrance and hope. Its light honouring all who are no longer with us and the lasting impact of their lives. Now I invite one member from each family to come forward to light a candle for that special person or those special people who are no longer with you. As we light these candles, we do so in memory of and in honour of our loved ones. We light them for our grief, our courage, our memories, our love, and for our hope. These candles represent our grief, the intense pain of our loss, but they also remind us of the depth of our love. These candles represent our courage to confront this grief, to comfort each other, and to slowly change our lives. These candles are in memory of the times we laughed, the times we cried, the times we were angry with each other, the silly things we did, and the care and joy they gave us. These candles are the light of love. As we near Christmas, day by day, we treasure the special place in our hearts that will always be reserved for our loved ones. And these candles light up hope. They remind us of the love and memories that are ours forever. May the glow of these flames be our source of hopefulness now and forever. As you light your candle, remember to say your loved one's name, and if you have a personal faith, take time to say a wee prayer. Please now, as you're invited by Stephen, make your way over to the candle to light yours.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to ask one member of each family from each row to come up individually. Ian, can we start with you again? Yeah.
I would just lit a candle in their memory We now take a moment to honour those who are no longer with us. And as I read their names, let us hold on to the love and memories they gave us, keeping their spirit alive in our hearts. Ronald McDowell, James Barnes, Euphemia Connolly, Alice Stewart, Dustin Miller, Tommy Breffney, Ian Cruz, Janice Lane, John Kyle Wilson, John McLaughlin, Charles Alexander Rain, Margaret Hamilton, Natalie O'Donnell, Gary Watson, Donnie Watson, Ian McCart Dorrans, Andrea Gillespie, Alan Scott, Christine Thorne, Carol Adams McLean, Pat Shields, James McHugh, Margaret Noble, Tony Delius, Alexander Martin, Kirsty Masson, Yvonne Kinloch Ray Kinghorn, Elizabeth Hood, Gordon Buchanan, Bruce Buchanan, David Murdoch Buchanan, Mark Lynch, Sadie Swan, Tracy Spears, George Innes, Heather Phillipson, Thomas Kirkpatrick Finlay, Ian Bradford, and Rita Thompson. We will now take a moment for reflection, ladies and gentlemen, accompanied by a piece of music and a slideshow of some pictures of your loved ones. And please feel free to use this time for a silent prayer or personal reflection.
I never walked inside your shoes. I won't pretend what life was like for you. You always kept me close and safe. I wish I could have done the same for you. I wanna tell you everything. I love you when I mean it. But when you left, I lost my peace of mind. How could you say goodbye without saying goodbye? How did I stop and notice you were lost and hopeless, and we still ran out of time? I know you must have had your reasons to leave us all behind. I'll never know why. You knew me better than we did. You always took the worst of it alone. You sacrificed so much. I know a heart of gold, but such a tortured soul. I wanna tell you everything. I love you when I mean it. But when you left, I lost my peace of mind. How could you say goodbye without saying goodbye? How did I stop and notice you were lost and hopeless, and we still ran out of time? I know you must have had your reasons to leave us all behind. I'll never know why. I was just saying goodbye without saying goodbye. How did I stop and notice you were lost and hopeless, and we still ran out of time? I just want you to know, still know. I wish you knew why.
Ladies and gentlemen, as our service nears its close, can I ask you to join me in showing your appreciation to everyone here at Balmoral Funeral Directors for hosting this service and allowing us all an opportunity to come together in unity. As we gather our thoughts today, it feels right to acknowledge that this Christmas service marks the end of an era for us here at this particular venue. By this time next year, the Balmoral family will be settled into new premises in Quarry Road, a fresh chapter and a new space for these moments of reflection. And we hope you'll join us there as we pause again to look back on another year with all its milestones, its changes, its new arrivals, and the farewells that inevitably shape the lives that we share. At the conclusion to this service, there will be an opportunity for you all to stay a bit longer, enjoy some refreshments and hot food, as well as have a chat with those around you. I can also advise you that as you exit the parlour tonight, there is a collection box for the Ayrshire Hospice where any donations, no matter how big or small, will always be gratefully received. This collection also includes sponsorship for the bungee jump being undertaken by Megan from Balmoral and Kelly from Lasting Memories at the Highland Fling Bungee in January, with all proceeds going directly to the Ayrshire Hospice. And as I was thinking about tonight's service and what we've all achieved, it got me writing a final poem to bring proceedings to a conclusion. As the winter sky stretches wide and deep, Christmas lights around us softly keep a reminder of the love we've known before, our warmth that carries forevermore. A candle lit in this Christmas night, its gentle glow a quiet light, a moment to pause, reflect and say, their love is with us still today. Tonight we hold them in our grace, their light and love in this sacred space, and though they're not here as they were before, their love remains alive and more. Thank you all for being here tonight, for making this gathering warm and bright, and remembering our loved ones. You made it clear you hold them close and forever dear. Now, earlier, I mentioned that missing someone during this time of the year can be especially hard, whether it's your first Christmas without them or not, and we all know that feeling. But also know this, there will be small moments of joy, gratitude, and pleasure during this festive season, and they may seem impossible to find right now, but they will appear when you're ready. Welcome those moments and don't feel guilty about experiencing them. Remember to be patient with yourself, feel whatever you need to feel, and take time to care for yourself this Christmas. Your loved one or loved ones will be with you in spirit, no matter what you believe. And if they could speak to you, they would likely tell you to try and enjoy yourself. You're allowed to feel love, joy, and happiness even after they're gone. And consider this as well, if the roles were reversed and you were the one who had passed, would you want your loved one to spend Christmas in sadness and low spirits? No, of course you wouldn't. You'd want them to be happy, to rebuild their life and to enjoy the season, treasuring the happy memories that you shared together. So in the quiet moments that come beyond today, listen to your heart and you'll know exactly what to do. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of this Christmas memorial service, and we hope that it has brought you some comfort and that being here together has eased the heaviness that can accompany this time of the year for the bereaved. Please feel free to take a few moments for your own private reflection. And when you do leave, please take care. And when the time comes, have a very happy Christmas. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much. December 10th.
This turn, they still venturing in the sea.
We could then, you are welcome to stay to enjoy some refreshments, stay in the hall and mingle with others, smile up yourself, or you're more than welcome to take something as you leave.